Hi guys, let's talk about Business Growth Secrets Mastermind. So this is an 8-week program. I'm super excited to introduce you to it. But before I get into the nitty-gritty of all the details, I want to tell you a little bit about why this program exists. So my background is I'm a sports chiropractor by trade. I came out of school and I tried to open my very first practice right out of school. I had no idea what I was doing. I was a great adjuster. I had a ton of skills. I had a couple certifications under my belt. I felt really confident as a chiropractor. But when it came to understanding my entity, like LLC versus a S Corp versus a C Corp, understanding what the accountant was trying to tell me, where to find the best accountant, hiring anybody, I didn't have any help. Discussing my lease and understanding what aspects of that lease were going to be important versus not important. Just being able to bring in clients and have a process to know how to handle business coming in and money going out, and how do I make sure that I build a culture around my business that people wanted to be around. So there were so many aspects to the business that I didn't get until I failed. So I tucked my tail that first practice. I sold what I had left, and I moved back home towards Michigan. So I was in Atlanta at the time, and I bounced around a little while. I tried to figure out, should I be an associate? Was independent contractor the right way to go? I thought I found my dream job out in Colorado. I moved out there for about 6 months, realized that it was not my dream job, and I moved back to Michigan. And I was ready at that point to kind of throw in the towel and say, I need to go work for somebody not be a chiropractor. And all that work, all that time, all that effort, the school loans, the weight on my shoulder to be something was excruciating. So I gave myself one more pass. I said, okay, I'm going to try opening a practice one more time. And I scraped enough money together. I had a table. I had a couple of tools. I knew the area very well where I wanted to open. So I went for it. It took a while to open, but when I did open, I was actually pretty darn successful because I had learned all the hard lessons early on. So by that point, I had played a little too much football, and I hurt myself. My low back was giving me fits, and bending over a table all day long was just not in the cards. So I ended up selling that practice, and it's still in existence and still doing really well right now. So it was really cool to see all the processes and things that I had implemented to be so successful that somebody just picked it up and ran with it. So what I am offering today is a lot of that experience. Plus, once I left that practice, I went into the corporate world, and I was able to use these same tools and build over $30 million worth of business. And I want to use these tools to help practitioners coming out of school that want to open their own practice. So really, at the end of the day, my goal is to make sure that other people reach their highest potential. That is a chiropractor, that is a human being. That's why I've created this program. So a little bit about the program. Let's see if I can get. There we go. So this is my chiropractic days. I love these tables. I was a chiropractor for the pro cycling team, a couple other. We did pro football teams. We did USA hockey, USA volleyball. So a lot of cool situations. But this is a little bit of my